4. Will we see it even up, or will it go to 3-1? And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. Look at Minnesota. They'll hold nothing back tonight to have a shot at advancing, Greg. They got to even the series.
Lose this one, and you got to win the next 3. Extremely unlikely they can recover if they falter here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. Randle surveying the D. McDaniels gets to Conley. To Randle. Shoots over Holmgren. Randle no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Holmgren with it. McDaniels defending. Holmgren sends the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here is Conley. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Randle. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Good on the triple.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Williams for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. From the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Inside. Puts it up. Randle. Good D by Holmgren.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Shot's good by Williams.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Gobert with a screen on George. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Conley. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 11 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the left side wing. Now McDaniels. Randall from outside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Charity stripe shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from 3-point range.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Thunder, Higgins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. Outside Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Right side, Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 6 points.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Randall. 9 points in the game so far.
I'll tell you, give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. He sets a screen for Edwards. Offensive rebound. Conley's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Randall kicks to Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder leading by 8. And here is Caruso. Hasn't made one yet. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Pocket 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniel. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reid. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Holmgren. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Fires at the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. And they get it. That one drops for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the basket by Julius Randle. Now, here's Dort, defended by Alexander Walker. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 11. Randle passes to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Caruso. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Randle with the bucket.
You know, they like Randle to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Here's Caruso. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Edwards. Nothing on the board. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Oklahoma City?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And the basket by Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Now here's Caruso. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pulls it up. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Now, Caruso. 7 points in the game. Fires from deep. That one, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Good D by Mitchell. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Williams finds Williams. Mitchell with it. The three. Reed with the rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Wallace. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range two.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. Out to Wallace. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, you can't be careless when Edwards is roaming nearby because he can and will pick your pocket, which leads to points in transition.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And there it is for him. Holmgren's got 6 points.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. For the three. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from DiVincenzo.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Now, here's Caruso. He's got 7.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Caruso sets the screen for Holmgren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
It's Dort on the wing. Edwards defending. They get it back. Williams dishes to Mitchell. Here's Dort. Picked him clean. Edwards with it. He's got 7. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Holmgren. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
The Thunder leading by 10. Mitchell kicks to Caruso. For 3, Holmgren. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, nice job down low. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 11. Sinks the triple.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Pick by Reed. Alexander Walker finds Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Dort. Holmgren up top. Funded by Reed. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Down low. He's defended by Hartenstein.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. No good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams, uncovered, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got his first points of the night. Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Conley gets the bucket.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Pulls up. Williams with the block. Here's Caruso. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now the Timberwolves with it. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Randall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. And here now the Thunder, leading by 12.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Takes it inside. Offensive rebound. Conley with a wide open look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Thunder leading by 12. Dort with the ball. Conley picks him up. Williams a screen on Randall. Shoots the three. Dort misses. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Out to Conley. Takes a three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Caruso. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Jacks up a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Dort's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Thunder.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Second shot opportunity. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in. Conley for three. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley dishes to Gobert. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Conley against Hartenstein. Here's McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And McDaniels drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Oklahoma City leading by 10. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And he has 28 points for the game. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And the first half is now in the books. Thunder lead by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.